Everybody, this is Izzy here coming to you with my review for Hobbs and Shaw, the spin-off from the Fast and the Furious films. Before I get into the details of this review, I just want to go ahead and say something that's from the heart. Thank you so much for the continued support of my YouTube channel and my Facebook page. It absolutely means a lot to me. I am currently at 79 subscribers for my YouTube channel, and thank you to everyone who has been spreading the word. I want to say that also, it really means a lot to me that whenever I have a customer or just anyone that I manage to overhear in the streets or somewhere out in public where they say, "Oh, I wasn't going to come to the movie theater until I heard or until I watched or read Isaiah's review on Facebook or YouTube," or I've been told personally, you're the only reason why I come to the movies because I enjoy your reviews. And it really means a lot to me when people provide positive feedback to me, and that's one of the main reasons why that I do these reviews, because there's enough negativity in the world, and to be able to provide something that's of substance and entertainment for everybody who just, they're not interested in what's going on drama-wise. They just want to watch or read a review, and to be able to provide that sense of happiness for them means a lot to me, and it really does. And it really fills my heart to know that there are people who are supporting me in my endeavors. So thank you so much. It means a lot to me. I greatly appreciate it. Please feel free to continue spreading the word, and there will be more to come in the future. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the review. Hobbs and Shaw is a spin-off, as everybody's well aware of the Fast and Furious franchise. I was not a fan of the first Fast and Furious film. I absolutely hated the earlier ones. I did not get into the series until Fast 5. And Fast 5 is when they became more centralized on the action heist element of the story, where it wasn't about character development. It wasn't about anything deep or philosophical. It was straight up 2-hour plus film of action, not from beginning to end, with ridiculous death-defying stunts, exciting action, hamming one-liners, cheesy dialogue, little to no character development, and from then on, they just became a series of films that have embraced the ridiculous nature of the over-the-top elements that they have been presented as, and the audience has responded in kind. And it reminds me actually of the action films that I grew up watching in the 80s and the 90s. I grew up watching Schwarzenegger, Stallone, Van Damme, Seagal, Norris, Lundgren, where they made films of that particular nature. And I would find myself pretending to be a character in those films, engaging in some combative situations, and pretending to carry 2 assault rifles and blowing away bad guys that are standing there as the true cinematic superhero. And that's what Hobbs and Shaw is. Hobbs and Shaw is absolutely an amazing action film. You know for a fact that you are watching this film and you just need to turn your brain off for a couple hours, and that's exactly what it is. By no means does this make it a bad film. It's absolutely amazing. I had a blast watching it. It was just a great way to spend 2 hours and to escape from reality and just to be mesmerized by all the chaos that's happening on the screen. Excuse me. And I have to say, what makes this film so great and entertaining is it's very funny. Very funny. The Rock and Jason Statham have such a great chemistry with one another, and how they feed off each other. That's what makes it so exciting and fun and unique. Vanessa Kirby plays Deckard Shaw's sister, and she's the attractive femme fatale who could do everything that her brother could do and then some. And she's very beautiful on top of that, very easy on the eyes. The action in the film is bar none. Once again, it's managed to find a way to top what came before it, which was, you had Fast 5, Fast 6, Furious 7, Fate of the Furious. Deckard Shaw is, as most people are also well aware of, he was the villain that shows up. I guess people haven't had enough time to watch Fast 6. He shows up at the end of Fast 6 as the villain that transcends into Furious 7, and he is the main antagonist. And eventually he becomes the anti-hero who joins the team, helps save the day. Idris Elba also plays the villain in Hobbs and Shaw, and he's just basically your standard over-the-top supervillain who has this plot of gaining this virus that is going to eradicate humanity all across the globe. Idris Elba, you could tell he had a great time playing this role. He's so over the top and charismatic that he chews the scene that he's in, and he's so energetic that you can't take your eyes off him. And he's just a talented actor all across the board, anyways. But I enjoyed his role in the film. I absolutely did. The Rock and Jason Statham do a great job as playing themselves. Jason Statham is Jason Statham. The Rock is The Rock, and that's basically what it is. They know what their characters are supposed to present, and you can't fault them for that. And that's what makes this film so exciting for me. It's the ultimate buddy cop film, where they're at odds with one another. They're constantly trying to top each other, and they're just beating up bad guys and blowing things up. That's basically that's the overall theme of this film. Beating up bad guys and blowing stuff up. And it's fun. And it's just magical, if you will. There's nothing deep or philosophical at all about this film. You go in there and you know that you're just going to have a great time. When I watched the trailer for the Hobbs and Shaw, I told several friends of mine and other people, this is going to be the dumbest, most ridiculous, lamest, over-the-top film that you could possibly imagine. And it's going to have everything that I ever want in an action film, and then some. I will be there opening nights. I was there opening nights, and I had a huge blast. There are 2 appearances in this film that I don't want to give away as spoilers because they are very unexpected. I managed to go in completely blind, and when I saw them appear on the screen, it made me laugh because they add more comedy to the overall storyline. I also said that the Fast and Furious should have ended in Furious 7, and they should focus on the spin-off films, because the spin-off films, especially this one in particular, provide so much more maneuverability to be able to not only stay within the realms of their own universe, but still expand it in some way. And it is left over for a sequel now, mind you. And I hope that this film does a great job at the box office. I would love to see where Deckard Shaw and Luke Hobbs is going to go in the future, because it's a great story, and they're 2 great characters, and to be able to see more of them, that is in no way a negative for me at all. The action is wonderful and exciting. The visual effects is wonderful and exciting, and there are several scenes during the credits now. So do not leave during the credits at all. I mean, they all provide some more comedy and maybe further the storyline in the future. But again, you definitely need to stay and watch the credits, the scene during the credits, because they just provide the necessary fun. They're hysterical. They really are. And the banter as well between The Rock and Jason Statham is by far some of the funniest dialogue that I've ever heard in my life. I will watch Hobbs and Shaw again, and it will be added to my collection behind me. I have to give this film a 5 out of 5, 2 thumbs up from your Sumter Film Critic. I had an absolute blast. It's entertaining from beginning to end. You're never bored, and I feel it's the cinematic experience where you take your friends or your parents and you just having a blast. I don't recommend taking the kids because there is a lot of strong language and innuendos that kids might not want to be exposed to right now, especially in how maybe they can repeat some of these things. So I don't recommend taking kids, but again, it's up to you. But overall, I recommend it. Absolutely recommend it. I don't want to, like I said, I can't really get into any deep, detailed review simply because there's nothing thematically that makes me feel as though that I have to explain certain motivations of a character or what they're feeling or experiencing as far as an emotion is concerned, because this has little to no character development at all, and you're just going to watch this film knowing full well how insane and ridiculous and extravaganza that it's going to be. I mean, that's what it is. I had an absolute blast, and I recommend it for everybody. I absolutely do. You'll have a blast. You will not be disappointed. That's basically all I have to say about the film. It's fun, it's exciting, it's wonderful, and it's energetic, and it just leaves you on the edge of your seat with the action that's transpiring on the screen, and the stunts that they pulled off and showcased is just completely insane. That's all I can say, honestly. I know I'm being repetitious here, but that's really all I can say. It's just an exciting, fun action film. You won't be disappointed. I recommend it for everybody. 5 out of 5, 2 thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. Let me know on my Facebook page what you thought. I don't know what the next review is going to be as far as my YouTube is concerned. I have to look at the next set of releases that's going to be coming up in the next couple of weeks. With that said, go watch Hobbs and Shaw. Absolutely, I recommend it. And thanks once again. Thanks for the support. I hope to hear from you guys very soon. You will be hearing from me as well. Take care and peace out.